2. Right. I spent some time practicing combos, and hopefully now I know what a combo is. I am still very bad at combos.
It's Monster Hunter time.
Maybe.
I also picked up a new weapon because I'm going to be going Gunlance because we don't need more than one fucking blunt weapon trying to attack the head. And if Sam doesn't show up and I swap to a new weapon for nothing, I'm going to feel silly.
We shall see.
Yep.
The Poke hunt is on.
Yep. Also, so basically, the way scaling works in this is it basically only checks if you're doing multiplayer, and then it scales it to the multiplayer version.
Right.
But
okay.
Depending on if you have two hunters, you can both bring your cats.
Right.
If you have more than that, no cats.
Okay.
Just wanted to clear that up since we kind of just rushed in with 4 people yesterday and demolished a chicken.
Right. Oh, by the way, when I signed into a squad session, not a like general online session. Is that a problem?
Not really.
Cool.
I joined your session, so it's fine.
Yeah. I am now posting the Puke.
Alrighty.
Presumably I want to start from the northeast camp.
Yep, that's the one you did. I would also say, even if you see it, try and gather some like evidence.
Clues.
Like
yeah.
Extract for it.
Cool.
That'll just help in the long run. And they can't join. Oh, he can join. There's no cutscene for it. Okay. Also, a good reason to get all the camps is that you can only use camps that the person hosting the quest is aware of and has set up.
Cool.
So it's not a big deal for this one, but
right. Oh, I haven't eaten.
you can head out without... Yeah, you should. You can also hit depart now when you are ready to go.
Okay.
And head out without me.
Right. In that case, I shall depart and grab food at the camp. Given that I'm guessing what kind of food I get doesn't matter a huge amount at this stage.
Not really. Basically, there's two phases. You still haven't seen you haven't watched the Palico serving you food yet, though.
I've seen the chef doing it.
Okay. There's 3 different ones for being at camp, or not at camp, at home base.
Yeah. Quest menu, fire SOS flare. Okay.
You don't need to.
No, that's just the tutorial that it's displaying before this hunt. Okay. Canteen, pay with money, meat platter.
Yeah, there's an entire system based around the canteen, but it's not super important until you have 6 ingredient meals, which comes in high rank. Basically, at certain points in the game, I think it's just like once you hit high rank and a little bit into high rank, you get expansions for the canteen, and that let you use more ingredients, which gives you better rewards for eating.
I think I am maxed out.
By the way, the EC rations and EC first or in the first aid meds are supply items, which means you can pick them up from the chest, and there's no reason not to use them because they fade away immediately after you leave the quest. They're just there to be used. So. Did I remember to restock my item pouch? Yes, I did. Okay, good.
What am I
Up,
doing?
are you?
I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just wandering around.
Yeah, you're going up.
Like, I got that much. Like, I understand which direction up is. But it looks like I should be able to, like... Ah, that's how you roll to the vines. Right.
Yeah, you just sprint.
Okay.
My Pelico is currently Mega Man with a ukulele.
Fine. Track the monsters.
Yep.
It's giving me a trail in this direction, so...
Yep, I picked up some evidence. It was out the front door of the camp, not up.
Okay.
Yeah, Puke leaves toxic mucus and feathers behind
Fun.
because he's a sneezy boy.
Whoops.
Oh my god, the Mega Man footprints are just little...
There's
Mega Man
Puke.
sounds. Yep.
You nearby? I think I'm about to get noticed. There we go.
Whoop. Whoop. Yep.
Wait. That's...
He's getting scatter nuts. And he's gonna have projectiles now because he's eating them.
Fun.
Whoop. Don't stand in these puddles, by the way.
I got that.
Yeah. Ouchie.
Like that, you mean? Oh no, that's your cat.
Wow, how did you miss, buddy?
Fucking... Why?
Worm steak. Ooh. Ooh,
Oh.
That hurt. Yeah. Stop it. Worm steak.
Ah. Almost. Well, that's it.
Yellow. I forgot I gave my cat the fucking Molotov.
Nope. Where
By the way, its nest is right over here, but it does head over to the west a bit. I'm gonna sharpen up. Having green sharpness is so weird.
I'm just following
Also-
the fly trail, by the way. Is that the right thing to do?
Yep.
Cool.
Basically, you can train your scout flies to do this without needing to witness the monster, but basically, largely once you've witnessed the monster in the locale, it'll just Oh hey, Great Jaggers wants in on the fun.
Oh, shit. I stood in the puddle.
Oh, I fucking got Great Jaggers with it. We knocked off Puke's tail, by the way.
Is that good?
Yep, we can carve it for materials.
Do we have to do that, like, now?
Nope.
Cool.
It's kind of a stupidly brave thing to... Well, now it's running back to its nest, so yes.
Carve the thing.
Yeah, I'll fucking... piss off Great Jaggers. Okay. Do I have dung pods? I swear. Yeah, I have dung pods. Okay. Dung pod. Oh, wait,
Pikachu tail.
Jaggers.
Fucking stand on the thing, please. Thank you.
2 dung pods. Yeah, he'll fuck off. Alright, so right now Puke is nesting.
In this direction?
Yeah, up the vines where we were before.
Okay. Sneezing coming. But I got to the mute button.
And you remember to unmute yourself.
For once.
Okay. So the first attack that lands on a sleeping monster will do double damage and wake them up.
Okay. Should I leave that for you? Oh, he's not actually asleep.
Oh yeah, I forget that Puke doesn't really fucking sleep. It just tries to eat. Oh. Arm steak! Get in there! But yeah, it has skulls on the map. For me, you might... I don't know if you had the research for the scout flies to be like, oh hey, it's ready to die, but now we can carve it. Yay!
Where am I? What? Oh, there I am.
By the way, you can skip the cinematic death camera by hitting options
Okay.
or start. Bigger wasp.
Stop. Fucking. Yeah.
And also, you might want to pick up the feathers and old feathers that are around its nest just to do a little more research on it. And a bone pile is up here. I don't know if it's obvious, by the way, but you can hold circle instead of mashing to carve.
Hello, Vox. Right. Collect all things. Predictably, I am not getting any highlights. But I did at least manage to, like, execute the odd combo.
Yeah.
I still feel like I'm not really understanding when to combo. Like, everything I do the monster seems to like just fuck off before I've done anything.
Yeah, the thing is with the sword and shield, for me at least, it's like the monster fucking off isn't really an issue because I can just pursue it. But if you haven't got a grip on the moveset, yeah, having other people around to distract the monster is not helpful for that, honestly. But so it goes. Nice turn, I.
Right. Apparently I have to go and accept some assignment.
Oh, the best kind of quest. Sarnai is here for the first Baroth. Hee hee.
Oh god, Baroth got mentioned the other day.
Yep, Baroth is gonna show up. Also, do you know what the best kind of quest is?
Is it by any chance an escort quest based on the first sentence that the handler said?
Yes.
Oh Christ.
It's fine. There's no significant. I can't even finish that sentence. I lied immediately. There is a significant threat, but you avoid it by running away.
Cats!
It's fine. Oh, you're doing some Joe hunting on PC. Nice. Weren't you gonna harass Becky with the first Baroth, though? You should probably get in on this.
I think Sarnai's quite fine hunting Joe. That's okay.
Hi, sorry.
Hey! The best kind of quest. Fuck you, Monhun!
I mean, once you actually have to fight a monster, the people you're escorting run away, so it's fine. But no, the best kind of quest really is the egg quests, which you'll find eventually.
Are you not adding yourself to this quest?
I can't until you watch the cutscenes.
Oh, okay.
It'll say something like SOS Flare now available,
Uh-huh.
and then I'll be able to join in, but there's cutscenes to watch. I am all out of assigned quests in the fucking... oh god. Right. Behemoth is still a thing that I could theoretically do. I'm not gonna.
So the first cutscene I need is the one for, like, this is Wild Spire Waste.
Yeah, but there's more. More cutscenes.
Why does the cart need, like... Oh, right, I see, it's manually propelled.
Yes.
And empty.
I mean, we're bringing the cart to get a giant piece of slag,
Ah, right, okay.
so we can hunt down Zora Magdaros, that giant fire mountain we lost.
I wasn't paying... I was listening to you while the quest was starting. Is there anything particularly I should be looking out to do while
No.
nothing else is going? So I'm just wandering around, basically.
Yeah, wandering around, filling out your little wildlife map so you can pick up some various herbs and bugs and stuff. Like, this is an auto-scroller. But yeah, it's fine if you join the squad session. It won't cause an issue unless, like, someone who isn't in the squad wants to play and then they need to be added to the squad.
Okay.
I wonder if I have the materials to make.
That's a giant spider web.
Yeah. If you equip your capture net, you can capture the spider on it.
Or
I have plenty of money, so I should be able to make something.
the vistas are pretty good.
The vistas all overlook places you can go, for the most part.
Alright, Todd Howard.
You see that dragon in the distance? You can fucking mount that thing. I think making that switch X should be fine. I'm just trying to not overpower myself when I want to make something to use, and I very easily could. So I'm limiting myself.
I just heard a roar.
Yep.
Now that's a Rathian.
Yep. As long as you don't get up in her face, you won't attack.
Slinger is...
Hold left trigger, use right trigger to fire when not equipped. Well, actually, your sword and shield, you can do it even with your weapon out.
Yeah. Well, we got through.
Yep. They do not intend you to fight the Rathian here.
How do you change slinger ammo?
You pick up different slinger ammo.
Okay. And it's just whatever you picked up last is the...
There are also ones you can carry that are like pods of various sorts. Like I was using dung pods, there's also flash pods.
Uh-huh.
But basically, those are the only two created things that you can carry. And, yeah.
Burbs.
Yep, those are revoltures.
Ooh, footprints. So the herbivores are running from something.
Yep.
What is this?
つらラームステ
いい薬キナーでティーフゲシュ
アダマグダラオスダーユ君ゲッシ
We have arrived, apparently.
Yep. Between all the giant ant hills, there is a giant piece of slag.
Ah, that's what I'm after.
Yep. I'm gonna switch out to this one.
And here's another cutscene.
Yep. And after this one, I'll be able to join.
I really don't like this helmet.
You can turn the helmet visibility off.
Oh, cool. I will do that. This green hair is too good.
Yeah. I have the next best thing, which is just replace all my helmets with shades.
Uh-oh. Right, that's about...
Yep. Jumping jackies, it's a bear off.
Fruit in the face.
That's a scatter nut. It explodes and makes monsters go, ah! Fuck!
You can now use the SOS flare.
オルゼガベルをボルボロス
I'm coming to save you.
だし無理ディ
He has alerted charging attacks if his giant crown wasn't any indication.
Oh, shit. I mounted it.
Yeah. That's what your leaping attack is good for. Especially if you forget you can do the shield slam.
Is it just mash as much as possible?
Yeah, and don't get knocked off. You have to manage your stamina basically. Sometimes they shake a certain body part or move entirely, in which case you'll want to brace, or sometimes they try and jam you into things, in which case you want to do the move, which is just like you move to a different part.
Okay.
Oh yeah, hit one of the small ones. I'll do it. I'll do it.
I was dodging. Why didn't that dodge? Not good timing. There we go.
I'm on my way. I'm Mega Man. Let's go fight a monster. Grab your finest ukulele.
Oh no, I'm stunned. Ow.
Yep.
Oh, fuck
Oh,
off.
Boy, Rathian's out and about. That's fun.
So, is he supposed to be able to just, like...
ラナビクベどれだ
Ow, this is not going well.
I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Hit the Noyos.
What? He just fucking charged me straight through, like, a wall.
Yeah, sometimes he's fucky. Oh, you're missing it! By the way, you're missing it. I did it, Sarnite, but she's missing it because she fainted!
But, what? What? What were you doing?
I was summoning another monster. And you missed its eruption. And now Baroth is beneath the, like... basically, because I'm not gonna get to do it again, if you pop one of the small wyverns around the area, the Noyos,
Okay.
with any slinger ammo, they make a giant scream, and that causes someone to show up because they're sensitive of hearing, and there's a giant hole in the ground now.
Fun. I'm glad I wasn't here for that. That would have been a
I'm
mean thing
fucking
for
mad.
you to do.
Fucking no fun. The tough monster immediately also fucks off because you're not meant to fight him.
Oh wow, you aren't kidding about the size of the hole anyway. Anyway, I am back.
I'm about to zero-sum discharge into this fucking monster. Element discharge! I got a sword! I also just killed the shit out of that wing drake.
I need to stand in a different place.
Another one! And another!
Oh. Get
Bye,
back
idiot.
here!
I'm gonna climb on it! Come on! Come at me, bitch! It tried to shake mud off, but it doesn't have any because it's not wet. I'm gonna cut its fucking tail off!
Oh, I should do some healing. No! Oh, good.
Fine. And he's limping. I'm gonna slide draw. No. Come on.
What? That's... Okay, it's not a giant hole. It just kind of looked like it.
Also, there's no bottomless pits. You're not gonna fucking die jumping off into anything. Fucking, is there a cactuar? Is there a fucking cactuar? God damn it. Hi, cactuar. Bring it this way. We're gonna kill it with this fucking cactuar. Ouch.
Did you get cactuared?
No.
You got cactuared, didn't you?
Yeah.
おぎれうえ
I didn't even get the full attack off. Whatever.
Anything else to pick up?
Nope. Not for me, anyway. But I also grabbed a material on the way to carve.
Alright, that... you freaking Mega Man with a ukulele.
Switch X is fun.
Yeah, locking on is rubbish. But also, like, I'm used to Zelda, 3D Zelda, and it's very different to 3D Zelda, so...
Yeah, it's
ニワトラスベボ
it's more akin to Dark Souls than that, but I wouldn't say they're really comparable,
ネキクラックス
given how wildly the fucking playstyles differ.
It's a mysterious man.
ミスライシソドレシュウレクチークナガメプテクターが
No, by the way, no one has any names in this game. They're all just titles,
ジゲ
basically.
リスとはメダノ
Fun, I might remember who people are then.
デラゲニナクタラデライ
You're still gonna find a way to mix up the handler and someone else, I swear.
ミエアミレウカテリオウンベリラメベルスーラ
I like how I just wandered off.
ローニスラアートラシゲルがイクレラムギーツクオの運に受ける
Anime should probably stop at this point.
Oh.
That time I got reincarnated as a slime oozes onto Funimation now this fall. It's another world, it's an isekai anime, but the protagonist got reincarnated as a slime.
I've definitely heard worse pitches.
Yeah. But also the key art has like they're writing a wolf and then every character on there is a girl. So
Okay.
there are like 3 dudes obscured behind everything else. I count like 7 girls. So maybe not that great. By the way, if you want to hide your
Helmet.
helmet, it's in options under game settings. You can hide it in cutscenes only, or just hide it altogether.
Oh hey! Apparently I destroyed 2 parts.
Good job.
I have no recollection of doing this.
The thing is, with Baroth, he has mud caked on him, which
Ah,
counts as parts to be destroyed.
cool.
He also has different elemental resistances depending on whether he has mud on him.
Right. Is the monster that comes out of the ground a monster that you hunt later on or something?
Yes,
Okay.
but you can see it much earlier.
If you don't faint at the wrong time.
Yeah.
ラデシラムート
A new camp is now available.
Yep. Because it was the camp you were hanging out at with the one dude. The Seeker, I think his name is called. Or his title is. I don't know words. I just monster hunt.
あり
Right. Let's get rid of this fucking hat. Options. Head armor. Hide. Much better. How regularly should I be checking back for like possible upgrades? Every time? Or...
I mean, every time you fight a new monster, you'll have new materials to make things with.
Okay.
In terms of armor, at least. For weapons, it's a bit more limited because you'll basically get access to new materials with every new area, and that'll be and monster. It's like check back fairly often.
Okay.
But right now, your Jagras upgrade is waiting for a monster in the next area.
Okay.
And also some bones from the Wildspire.
And I can't
No,
get
not
into-
Wildspire. They're pink. Never mind. What were you gonna ask?
No, I'm murmuring to myself.
I can answer questions if you do have any.
Yeah. Where do you get armor spheres from, by the way?
Armor spheres you do bounties for, and I think you have bounties unlocked. They can also drop from missions, but yeah. Basically, if you go to the trade yard, there are a set of 3 people right by the shop that you can talk to, and you register bounties, and then you pick a bunch of requests you can fulfill, and by doing them you get armor spheres and research points. There are also critical ones which reward you with like different they're like quests that you have to do, and you do them and get different specific rewards. And also the limited bounty, which is like the weekly event quests, or like the weekly requests. So you can get basically a guaranteed gem, which is like a 3% drop from a lot of monsters by doing that every week. Also at that place is investigations, which is where you're gonna be hunting for materials a lot of the time, because they're basically normal missions but with bolstered odds of getting stuff.
Cool.
Oh, the Puke hat. I like the Puke hat.
Right. Food. Take care of the quest of fungal flexing in the ancient forest. That many will be more packed than a great Jagras barely. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, Skiller Chef is all about them gains. You like every lifting meme ever, and I love him because he's a cat. If a human tried to get away with that shit, I would flay them. But yeah, no, Odite, she hasn't been eaten alive yet. I'm being her protector right now.
I did
Fine.
get, like, trampled to death.
Yeah.
Because the fucking Baroth ran through a wall at me.
Yeah, that was pretty bullshit. He did that to me too, but I jumped out of the way for it.
I was like, that's a wall, I won't need to jump out of the way. And, then I did.
Yeah, as much as this game looks pretty, it still kind of works on old school-ish game hitboxes, which
Yeah.
I've learned to adapt to. Like, they didn't fine-tune hitboxes to actually be the bits of the monster that are hitting you, so if that monster has a long-ass tail and it does a shoulder tackle, the tail's gonna hurt you too. That sort of thing.
Fun. Anyway, sinister shadows in the swamp.
Oh, are we doing another quest?
This one just says, find a dude.
Young Scholar, I forget what this fucking quest is.
Unless Gajao is, like, massively dangerous, there is...
Gadget or just fish.
Okay.
Oh, this might be Gyrototus, right? This is Gyrototus.
Anything I should know before I accept?
It's a fish.
Okay. Do I...
That's it.
Okay. And I fight fish the same way I fight everything else.
With your sword, yes.
I...
To be fair, it's a big fucking fish.
Okay.
Gachao are like the little, like, U-ish sized fish. Gyrototus is like full monster fish.
Presumably there are cutscenes for this one as well.
Yeah, probably. What weapon do I want to use? Goddamn.
Gee, already? Unisku, no see.
I'm also going Sword and Shield for this one. Just
Okay.
to liven things up.
I do need to stock up on some
Yep.
potions.
Yeah. I will remind you after this we should sort you out an item layout. Or a loadout. Because you can just,
Ah,
yeah. You can save item loadouts.
Okay.
And, that's good. Also, we should probably set up your radial menu because that is an overpowered feature compared to how you used to have to scroll through your entire fucking inventory to find shit in older Monster Hunter games.
Jesus.
That's not something I'm looking forward to going back to when I get Generations Ultimate.
Right. Does this map give me any indication of where I need to go?
I'm gonna go refill my coffee real quick. I will say, the way you want to go is to the southeast of the map, not northeast. That's where all the water is.
Right, okay. Half a Scholar's Trail. Those are some ants. Ooh.
To Tukui Kudai.
Book? What book? Where?
Nehara. Toshii kun na. Me.
I don't really know what I'm doing. The book.
Me.
What's this flipping book? Oh, fish. Oh, dragonflies.
Yep.
Big dragonflies.
Me.
Yeah, those are omen flies. They glow yellow when everything's fine, but when everything's dangerous, they turn red.
Fun.
Also, something I never really it says it somewhere, but basically when you're investigating something and the bar's filling up, the first time, like, you'll eventually have, for a lot of the monsters and stuff, you'll have natural, like, scout fly. The scout flies can do this on their own because you've fought the monster X number of times. But basically, it's divided into 3 segments, and like each threshold gives you a different bonus.
Okay.
So the first threshold is like the first bar filled up is like the scout flies will lead you to the next piece of evidence, like the next track. The second one is they'll lead you directly to the monster, and then the third one is like you'll be able to see the status of the monster and where they're going when they leave. Like it'll mark like an X on your map, so you'll have an idea of their movement. So I'm bringing a paralysis sword and shield because that sounds nice. Stopping this fish from moving sounds good.
That's a Baroth that's full of spines.
Yep.
This extremely large monster is not coming out of the water right there.
I also appreciate that they try and teach you the stuff you can do through the cutscenes. Like, oh, you can hit monsters in the face with slinger ammo. You can use wedge beetles to swing around. But also, it would be nice to just have actual tutorials.
Yes. Oh no, I dodged into mud. Fucker.
Specifically, muck. It's muck. You have to get a different resistance for that compared to normal mud. It's silly and granular.
Yeah, no kidding. Anyway, you can join whenever.
Yeah, I am joining. I'm just waiting for it to load.
Ah.
The load times are murder on this version. Yeah, this one is fun-ish. Hi, Sam.
Hello. I'm just watching this time.
That's fine.
I'm too tired for hunting.
That's fair.
Nope.
Oh, I see a Barroth wandering around.
I like Barroth.
Barroth is good. Apparently there are variants on Barroth throughout the series, which is cool.
Huh.
Like there's an ice version, I think.
This like one monster I had a lot of fun
What
against.
the
in
fuck is it
Monster
doing?
4.
It's
Oh,
recovering itself in mud.
Ah. That was a cute animation, actually.
There's a really fun monster I fought in 4 which just inflates itself. It's like an icy area. But it's not in world.
Oh no.
Where are you at? Whoop.
I think world
Oh!
to do with like
Fuck me.
an expansion in like an icy place.
Also, I don't know if you've noticed, but the cats are floating on little inner tubes.
I had not noticed, but that seems cool.
Hey, what's this about? Cats on inner tubes.
Monster Hunter!
Of course. So Becky, have you been eaten alive yet?
No.
Oh.
Oh, I should have sliced there. Dang it. Has it fucked off to nest or something?
Nope, it's running away, just to be a bitch.
Surumi.
That area we were fighting in was its nest, for the record.
Okay. But it's gone in approximately this direction.
Yep.
Fair enough.
thinking, yeah.
So. Also, hi Sam.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm doing alright.
Oh my god, I just saw the inner tube, that's amazing.
Yep.
Where's the fucking thing now? Ah, there it is.
It's doing its dive attack. I mounted it.
Yay! Make sure to whoop its butt.
I'm gonna focus on its hand actually.
Oops.
Becky, you hitting it while it's mounting?
Am I not supposed to do that?
I don't think you're
I mean,
supposed
that's
to. do that.
fine. Hey, it's paralyzed. Good.
Yeah, that's really good.
Fucking muck. Fucking Baroth.
Oh shit, that Baroth. I see.
Yep.
I got fucking mudded again.
Embrace the mod. The mod is good for your skin.
Yeah, but it's not good for your DPS.
What's DPS?
Damage per second.
What?
Casual.
Devin. Devin. Don't call me a casual again.
I mounted the fish again.
Shall I do something about the Baroth? Or try to?
That's fine.
Every time I actually get to my fucking backstep, the fucking
You can
runs
shortcut
off.
to that, by the way.
I know, but I'm...
Charging Baroth.
Yeah, that charging Baroth. Fun. Okay. Now try carving it!
I mean, you can carve if you're in the end screen, nothing can knock you out of it.
Okay. Anything else around here to pick up?
Also, like, yeah, if you just press back and circle, you can do the backstep immediately after an attack.
Yeah.
These little ones over here are the Gajo, by the way.
Yeah, I got that.
So, Becky, how are you finding Monster Hunter so far?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm making progress, but
I mean, that's cool, but do you feel like you're getting more interested as the game goes along, or it's just like, it goes?
I mean, I barely know what I'm doing yet, and this is very clearly a game that you have to spend a lot of time learning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It also helps that now we're not doing this with 4 fucking people, so the monster doesn't instantly fucking evaporate because Sarnai brought a fucking Kirin Greatsword last time, and just like, that Kuliyaku was fucked. That chicken was dead.
I made sure to bring a weaker weapon.
Sarnai sure didn't.
Ugh.
Sarnai is just good old pleasant Sarnai, I suppose. Just bringing the biggest sword possible.
I mean, I could do that too, but I would be terrible at it because I'm bad at Greatsword. But yeah, like, the problem is, I do want Becky to be able to enjoy that, and I think part of that is building. Okay, it wasn't the final upgrade. It was still a Kirin Greatsword. Don't give me that shit. That shit's got blue sharpness. Yeah, it's second to last one, which is still requires HR Kieran parts. Anyway, I do want Becky to be able to enjoy that, and part of that is like developing the skills to like deal with monsters. So having less people is probably better.
I mean, at the moment, my main issue is that, like, I need to just learn the inputs and learn the right reflexes for the inputs, which I've never had to do that in a game before. Like,
How the fuck did you make it through fucking Lightning Returns?
like, I didn't play well, let's put it that way. I mean,
Through
the closest thing I've ever played to a fighting game is, like, Tales.
Which isn't.
Yeah.
no,
And this isn't even
super
really
not-
like a. Isn't really like a fighting game. It's just an action game.
Mm.
Which
Yeah, it's not
like,
really. There's
did
no
you-
combos
did-
that you
did
really
you
need to
play-
do.
Did you play Automata on like easy automatic? I forget.
I didn't play it on automatic, but I wasn't. I was just button mashing.
Fair.
yeah.
I mean, I was just button mashing and every so often just doing a combo when I fancied it. Not very
Yeah,
well, but
I say fair because like I get it, but I do also feel that like in between all the guffaw and talking about how Platinum make these incredibly complex games, a lot of people tend to forget that, you know, and how only a specific type of person can really talk about them properly. They do forget that their games are actually pretty good when it comes to adjusting for casual players.
oh yeah. It's well, it's like they usually come with some quite generous easy modes. Like even since like early Devil May Cry, they have the mode that just does combos for you.
Yeah.
Even if in the first Devil May Cry you have to die fucking 5 times to unlock it.
Yeah, no, that's really annoying.
And also it doesn't do the thing that a lot of games do where it's like, we're going to give you this little trinket of shame to remind you of being like a huge baby for playing at this difficulty.
Mm.
I hate that.
Like, I remember somebody who, well, I talk to sometimes talk to quite frequently. They took real issue with like the difficulty screen in like Wolfenstein New Order, where it's like,
Yeah,
if you
it's
choose-
still not great.
it's
Yeah.
not great, but part of me is no, I will admit, and maybe this is just me, but part of me did kind of feel like this is a bit of a, I
Yeah,
wouldn't say overreaction, but just like you're a couple steps off from sounding like that Reality Bites guy.
I mean, like, sure, but it's also part of a culture that kind of already fetishizes like
Difficult,
high
Yeah.
difficulty and
That
Like-
it might be ironic, but if you're being ironic with something that and you can read it as not ironic, you're not doing like satire well. So
Yeah.
keeping that from the old Wolfenstein games is just like, really?
I mean, fair. I still say the worst example of like a game doing that was, and this is something that I just remember. I never played it. What it was, I think it was Grin before they split up. They made a tie-in game of that really terrible movie Wanted, and like,
Huh.
well, we usually say a bunch of off-color things on this stream, so whatever. But easy mode was just called pussy.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah. Bad.
yeah,
It's in line with it being wanted, like and being based on like a Mark Millar comic, but yeah, not
yeah,
great.
but I think we can all agree that Mark Miller's stuff is like, okay, Mark, you kind of have some stuff, there is something here to these things, but at the end of the day, it's really dumb.
I just think he hates people. That's all I get from them.
Right, I don't need to restock whetstones. Whetstones don't, like, perish or anything.
No,
Cool.
whetstone is infinite.
That's good.
Not only in the older games is it not infinite.
Yep.
SGS Fish, I am playing on PS4.
サーカー
Yep, because that's where the most of our friends have access to it, even if we can only play with 4 people at a time.
Mm-hmm.
True.
エク
Could you imagine like a proper like Monster Hunter raid?
You mean besides Kultaroth, which is technically 16 people?
Technically.
That's 4 squads of 4. But yeah, no, they would have to design some pretty awful fucking monster to be like more than 4 people, honestly.
Yeah.
Right, I am supposed to speak to the chief botanist. That's you.
Yes.
ナスロー
The botanist will become a good friend because he will grow things for you, and you can expand like what he can grow and how many grows, like things you can grow at a time, and what you can use to fertilize to speed up or magnify harvests.
Right, Gilly
That makes
Mantle.
sense.
And they
Gillimantle.
equip to part of the radial menu.
No, you can equip them there. They equip to, if you go into change equipment, you'll have a slot for tools. Like below your
Uh-huh.
weapon, it'll say no equipment, and then you can equip the Gillimantle or
It
Gillimantle.
equipped automatically.
Yeah.
And then you put it on the radial menu in order to be able to use it.
Yeah, and also you'll unlock, by beating the game, you'll unlock a second tool slot, and you can put both of those like tool slots, not the like, because what you're putting on the radial menu is like the first tool slot, and then once whatever's in that will be in the radial menu slot, so it'll swap out automatically, and you don't have to worry about that.
Makes sense.
But yeah, you'll unlock various mantles and boosters, which do various things as you progress and do optional stuff. Like I have a booster that restores health. You'll get that eventually. Cleanser booster, which basically purges ailments. And I have 9 mantles of all colors of the fucking rainbow and then some.
Should I be paying for food with money or points? Does it matter?
It's not necessarily different. Like it's just whatever you have more of a resource for, because it costs 100 Zenian or 50 points.
Yeah.
And yeah, you can use points to buy things with money later, or buy things to sell for money later. But yeah, they're both resources that you can use, and they're used for different things.
Okay.
Makes sense.
The only time I've paid with points is when I overextended my fucking wallet and was left with like fucking 40 zenny, and I needed to eat up to go fucking farm money off a thing. So, yeah, Colleen's right in that money is basically what you want to do, but the points are there. And also, don't do this often, but sometimes you will get meal vouchers, and meal vouchers are good because they pay for
Son, I used one the other day, right?
Yeah, basically what it does is everyone gets to eat for free, and all of the meals become basically have all their ingredients turn fresh. Which means I believe that's how it works anyway. But basically it maximizes the health gain. You always get like however like the max stamina you get from eating, because eating is just eating. That's what you get from rations as well. but the more fresh ingredients you have, the more health you get out of the meal. So at the end of the game, or like after the 6 ingredient cutoff, like after you got to the point where you have the maxed out canteen ish, a lot of people just go for the chef's choice platter.
Anyway,
and
I
a lot of people
am
just-
posting Flying Sparks Toby Kadachi.
Right, Toby. I'm gonna fucking tread that dog. Chef's choice platter will try and maximize
Any
HP,
insight
basically.
on which camp to start from?
Northeast.
Question: what's the longest, Devon? What's the longest you spent trying to beat a mission, quest in Monster Hunter?
Like a week and a half.
Christ, because I know in,
I got walled by a boss near the end of the game.
Right. I just wanted to ask because I know sometimes quests can go very, very long in terms of trying to find and beat a particular monster. So, just was
Yeah.
curious.
Nothing. Yeah, like nothing aside from an end game thing where I just needed to get better equipment. It turns out I was trying to basically beat it on hard mode because my items were crap. You can just you can go for that. I think you need to encounter Toby first anyway. But yeah, that was a week and a half of me trying to beat a boss, and it was not great.
スケメだティフェカキシメホキーフィルユケハユゲラーギユデザユゲタシソクシ
Right. Nope. Oh, come on. There we go. Oops. My camera has spotted something.
Alright, well, I will drop off, but you lot enjoy your evening.
Hopefully.
Alright,
You as well.
me too.
Cool. Sam, pet the cats for me, and once again, Miku is not real.
Coward. Do I have the materials to make the rest of my set? Fuck it. Yeah, I do. Okay, need to swap out the hat. Give me that Odog hat and Odog Greaves. Let's get going. Not post new. Yeah, I gotta wait for you to.
Okay.
It's fine. I'm gonna go eat while I remember.
I'm grabbing all the
Yeah,
other
the food's.
forgets.
Yeah, I just want to do it before I have to wait for loading.
Yeah.
Oh, I already ate. Okay. But yeah, the food system is good to know how it works. But not necessarily. Not necessary. You can just eat for 50-50 and that's fine.
I am picking up lots of footprints all of a sudden.
Yep. It's almost like you're drawing close to where the monster is laying. In wait.
Cutscene. Oh, Oh, it's fast.
Yep.
It's behind me.
Toby is the very fast boy.
Ah, fuck's sake. Oh man, I'm stunned. Bad.
Yeah, there's only 2 dogs.
Man, the Gilly Mantle is really effective.
Yeah, you are invisible until you take damage or deal damage. Well, use an attack.
Right.
Don't necessarily have to deal damage.
I'm just sort of like killing time until you get here, I think.
That's fine. I'm going with Insect Glaive so I can show off my knowledge of how to play this. Which is to say, I don't know how to play this, but I know how to get shit done. I technically main it on,
Oh shit, it found me.
on PC. Yeah, you bumped into it. You let it bump into you. That can also happen.
Oof.
That
Ow.
move is a bitch, by the way.
No kidding.
Give me the orange. No, not white. Sparky boy! Okay, he's running away.
Oops.
So he's going to hang out in the forest clearing to the east of that camp we started at.
Okay. God, the fucking jump off fight is so dramatic.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh, also, I haven't explained this before, but affinity is basically your crit chance.
Right, okay.
If you're wondering what the fuck that was all about in the weapon stats.
I was moderately
Now you
worrying
know.
a little bit about that, yes. The fuck off.
Give me orange. No. Fine, I'll just do it with red and white.
Insect Glaive does look really fun, but I know I'd suck at it.
I mean, The only thing that's actually hard is gathering extracts in preparation for damage doing. And not hitting your teammates. A benefit of playing Insect Glaive is that when you do the move, you spin around with your Insect Glaive and it does extra damage. Oh fuck, that's an Anjanath coming in. Oh, don't move towards it, no!
Oh boy!
Oh shit! That guy. What happened to
Yeah.
the tree?
It got blown the fuck up!
Have you
Threw
fought
me
that?
off!
I haven't fought an Anjanath.
No! Fuck. Dung pod. Ouchie! Stay away.
Devon helped take me down my first Anjanath. It was tough.
Well, the Anjanath appears to want to kill our Toby Kadachi.
Yeah, and I hit him with shit, so he'll run away soon. He's roaring and he's fleeing.
Cool.
By the way, when a turf war happens, you want to make sure you pick up stuff because it leaves behind one of the. Oh, can I get orange finally? Yes. It leaves behind one material drop from each monster involved. He's running away. Okay, there's another Toby material over here.
Toby.
Oh, it's a wyvern tier. Okay.
Anjanath. Oh, Anjanath footprints. Where's the Anjanath footprints? Am I following the Anjanath rather than the Toby?
They're both up here.
Okay. So-
Yeah, they're getting into another scuffle.
Oh man.
Yeah, that'll happen. Most of the time, it's better to just stay in the back and watch it happen until one of them fucks off or notices you.
Whoop. Fuck me. Like that, you mean?
Yeah, fucking no shit like that. You ran right in.
I didn't know where the, like, spot to avoid would be.
You mean right between them? Didn't fucking tell you off?
I was miles away from either of them.
No, you ran right into them. When I looked over and they started roaring, you ran out from between them.
No.
You
I
super did.
I wasn't anywhere near them.
Fuck off, Anjanath.
Oh my god, roar, roar, roar.
So, go to Ramueki. Zeho Sukira.
Nope.
Yep. Fuck off, Jagras. Piece of shit.
I think the thing with like how close the monsters were is it took me a while to realize how quickly they can get close to you.
Oh, you're off.
I'm gonna kill this motherfucker.
That's not the thing, so it's great Jack's material.
Fuck off, Jagras!
Ah!
Oh, I should sharpen my weapon.
And he's going back to nest.
No, wait. Fucking.
Getting harassed by Jagras.
No, I was just like struggling with the interface.
You can change it so the radial triggers on your tap or your click in instead of releasing. If that's giving you issues.
That's the fucking Anjanath again.
Yep. They're in the same area again.
I am gonna head off.
Okay.
So,
Alright,
see ya.
later.
ボディレストスク
I killed it with my bug.
大切ぶり
Let's carve this fucking Toby. Anjanath can't do shit! I'm gonna carve right in front of you, shithead! There's an Anjanath material somewhere. Oh, right here. It's only a scale though.
Where is it?
It might not appear for you.
Okay. Just grab the footprints then.
I use the radial menu constantly. It's good.
Hi, Chai.
You can put, like... also, things you can put on the radial menu include craft more of an item. So I can have flash pods, and then the button to craft more flash pods. Which is important, because flash pods are important.
Oh, suddenly a horde of Jagras.
Yep. Good fucking finishing screen on my end. It's just me posing with my fucking stick. Well, Anjanath goes, what the fuck is this shit? Oh yeah, if you sharpen, this isn't relevant for you because you're using Sword and Shield, but if you sharpen with a whetstone via radial menu, you don't need to put your weapon away to do it.
I have generally been sharpening via radial menu.
Yeah, I'm just saying that's clean. You...
I'm so glad I've never played any of these other modern games. They sound fucking awful.
Yeah. But yeah, people, I guess, at first didn't realize that the whetstone in the radial menu was just like, yeah, you can use this while you have your weapon out. But it saves a lot of fucking time since you don't gotta put your weapon away.
Botanical Research Centre continue. Plant mushrooms and insects and produce more of them for you.
Yeah. Basically, the requirements to get something unlocked for botanical research is you have to have had the item before. There might also be a related quest for later tiers of stuff.
Any particular recommendations for what to like reproduce?
Not right now, because we ain't got much. You can just make herbs, because that'll get you potions.
Okay, okay. Right, speak to the field team leader somewhere.
Honey is also good. Yeah. I basically have all of my fucking... For like a lot of the game, I had my botanist basically only making or collecting bitter bugs and honey, because that's what you need for catalysts, which you need for a lot of different curatives. But you don't have bitter bugs yet.
I've got some bitter bugs because I picked them up on the.
Not in botanist.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna change.
Right, Angela time then, apparently.
Yep.
Jan. Mary. Hakune Ufu.
Alright, well.
Before I do that though, let's just see if any of that translates into stuff.
I'm gonna save you some fucking time and go actually hardcore in on this idiot.
Oh hey, I could make some Kodachi stuff.
Yep. Anjanath breathes fire, but I don't think it's gonna be that much of an issue. Let's see if I'm any good at Charge Blade anymore. Fireproof, yeah. Yeah, Vedic Extender is pretty good. Yeah, basically every level of speed sharpening removes a scrape of the whetstone from the sharpening process. So if you get all 3 levels of it, you just scrape once and you're done. A really basic high rank set is basically 4 pieces of an armor set that gives you level 3 speed sharpening and protective polish. Which is protective polish makes sure your sharpness doesn't go down for a minute. So speed sharpening, just a single scrape and then you're good for a solid minute and then some. And on multi-hit weapons, that's a godsend.
I could forge lots of stuff for my cat.
Yep. Especially because they don't require like a significant amount of items. They're just like 1 or 2 items each. Reason, functionality, skill, what? That's for bows. Okay.
Like, none of this provides any fire resistance, though.
I mean, the cat's fine.
Yeah.
The thing about cat is that generally, except for the weapon, which they can occasionally use, and the gadget, it's all fashion.
Ah, okay.
Because like your cats are basically immortal. Like they'll be out of the action for a few minutes at most, but yeah, Colleen's got the right idea. The cool thing about Anjanath as a test point for proficiency is that it's got weaknesses to 2 elements and 1 status effect that you have the materials to make weapons for at this point, because you fought Puke, which has poison, which it's kind of weak to, Jiro, which is water, which is weak to the most, and Toby, which is thunder, that has 2-star weakness. So like, it's just like, it introduces you to stuff with Ryujaki, Sinkulu, Yaku, and then the rest of the stuff can be used for this like first exam. And I'm actually going to be using a Jiro Charge Blade.
Whereas I don't have enough components for any of that.
Yeah.
But never mind.
Yeah, the thing is, like, this is the sort of game where the grind isn't so much a character experience as a character item thing, and also a personal growth opportunity. Because, like, I learned this myself when I was going through on PC. My personal experience from PS4 made blasting through PC super fucking easy. And it's the sort of thing where personal growth is as important as the hunter growth, if not more so. So
Should I start using Chef's Choice platters now?
yeah, basically that tries to maximize health.
Okay.
So like 40 extra health is pretty good. Also, yeah, they're trying to amp you up to get ready for the Anjanath. So you have 4 ingredients now.
And 4 cats.
What? Yep, and 4 cats. It's very good. If you talk to the cat who's stirring the soup, he just complains about how his back hurts. Because that job sucks.
Yep. Post a new quest.
Yep.
The Encroaching Anjanath. Preference of camp?
Northeast. There's also one in the northwest that I'll try and point out. Because it's over by that area where we found Anjanath and Toby for the final bug death.
Okay.
Oh, cutscenes.
Yep.
Basically, if you go into area 8 in the top left, and then there's like that little nook up at the top right of it, that's where a camp can be set up, but you have to go into that little cubby first. For
Do you have to be on a specific mission to set up the camp, or can you do it in any mission?
No, what happens is you go into that area, the handler goes, oh hey, we should set up camp here, and then you go back to Astera, and there's a request for like items and stuff, and once you deliver those items, the camp gets set up. So yeah, they introduce it in a different way than the game handles it, which is silly.
Right then. That's the way that leads to the vines bit.
Yeah, it is.
So is the principle base generally that you like set out from camp until you find footprints, and then you follow the footprints?
Yeah, pretty much.
Cool.
It's... She's using the Monster Hunter voice, Colleen. Monster Hunter language. The thing, like I mentioned before, eventually your scout flies will get familiar with monsters to where you don't have to follow, like footprints, and they'll just lead you to the monster. But that requires like multiple encounters and multiple missions. So unless you do some stuff, or like a lot of repeat fights, which is generally the MO of Monster Hunter anyway.
Yeah.
Because we are kind of just mainlining the story when we could be doing optional stuff.
I've picked up some sort of trail.
Old Mucus, you're on the right track.
Yeah, I thought so.
Because Anjanette does sneeze.
Like me.
Do you also set things on fire when you sneeze?
No. That not so much. Apparently, Anjanath also swings on vines. Oh, there's something over there.
Nah,
It's not.
he walked on the path underneath, but it's just showing you the quickest way. Because vines are fast.
Vines are indeed fast. Oh, I found a cutscene.
Fun.
That's Anjanath feasting on a great Jagras.
Yep. Are you prepared for more cutscene tutorials?
I mean, I haven't been sure what to do with them, but where are we? Yes, okay.
Your hunter gets his attention with scatter nuts, and then
Drops a fucking rock on him. Okay, fine.
there are environmental hazards you can use to your advantage.
Did it just throw the Jagras at me?
Yeah, it might have.
Right, I can now use the SOS flare.
Yep. Right, that's where that is. Part of the joy of getting into Monster Hunter is becoming familiar enough with the layouts that you don't need scout flies, but that takes a while. Because there are a lot of fucking side corridors and shit. By the way, don't forget, you do have guarding. You do have a shield that's not just for punching.
Yeah, but my reflexes are barely good enough for dodging.
They would be less stressful if you tried to guard more things.
But then I'd have to remember which button to press.
It's the trigger, nerd.
No, I know what button to press in the abstract. It's in the moment that I struggle.
One day I will get you to try Charge Blade. Please don't die while I'm getting there, because he does the little thing where he jams his face in the ground and then just runs forward, and it's obnoxious and I hate it.
I mean, at the moment, I can't actually get near him. That was conveniently timed, like...
Motherfucker, I fell off.
Ow. He's fucked off.
Yeah, he's fucking off to the Toby area, I think, or the red. Oh no! Oh no! Follow him.
I am following.
Good.
Is this bad?
Oh. Baby! Oh boy! I just recognized the thing that could happen.
Ow.
Is he going down there? You going down there, buddy?
Fucking get.
Oh, he's jumping.
I fainted
Yep.
because I couldn't tell how to handle the fucking vines, because I'm very good at this game. Right.
I will say this, if you want to just jump off the ledge and not fucking climb down the vines, you can just run off of it.
Yeah, I
With
think
the
that's what I
R1
was
button.
missing. Oh. No, ow. Something's gone very wrong. Where do I go from here? Let's get it there somehow.
Oh, he's here! The bigger boy is here!
That doesn't sound good.
Sounds excellent! Rathalos!
Right, you're over there. I'm gonna go.
Woo! Turf war! Oh, fuck.
With apologies to stream viewers who are doubtless having a thrilling time watching me completely lost in the woods while you are fighting, like, big stuff.
Not fighting, watching a turf war. My god, am I not fighting a Rathalos right now. It's impressive how you keep fucking missing everything cool happening because you fucking die.
I'm new at this, okay?
He's heading back down to the rocky area. He's coming for you.
I'm following a trail. I hope it's the right trail.
He's fucking off again. What
There
are
you
you
are.
doing, fuckhead?
That sure was the wrong time to attack.
Yeah? That's the face rubby move he does. It's really fucking annoying. Boop, boop. He's about to get real mad at me for being up here, I think. Mounted him.
Right, have fun up there.
Super amped element discharge!
You had to do that just as my fucking charge attack went off.
Not my fault you don't know how to read a fucking mount finisher.
I don't know how to read anything in this game. Oh, fuck me. He definitely put me on fire there.
Yep, roll around to get it off.
Rolling around I can handle. That's like the one thing I think I've sussed.
Sure, jackass. Fuck off!
Oops.
Bitch! I'm here!
Oh, he's off again.
He's coming back for me.
Oh, shit. Oh, come on.
And I'm about to get eaten. It's fine. He's a bitch. He can't hurt me. Fuck you. Bitch! Fucking missed, of course.
Oh, fuck off. I fainted again. Where are you? All the way down there. Okay. This way, the trail says.
By the way, every 20 minutes of the mission you can eat.
Ah.
We can't eat yet, Colleen.
Are we going back to the Tobikadachi area?
He might be. But I think it's more likely he's going back to his nest because he's about to fucking die. And I'm getting tired of dealing with this bullshit, so I brought out the big gun. And by that I mean a weapon I have never used because... fuck it. Greatsword is hard. But I'm gonna fucking chop this idiot's head off. I hate Anjanath.
Oh, hey. I actually did something. Fucking why does everything I do on this platform immediately pitch me clean off it?
Because that was a draw attack, and he did it into a slide, and he did it off a ledge. Yeah, just drop down. Drop down, fuckhead.
Where did he go?
Oh, he went up. I thought he was going down. Hey, no, 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 no! No! Don't attack him. I'm gonna do something. Okay.
Oh, he's asleep. Oh, fucking Roy.
Don't get near him! When he's doing that, don't attack him because it hitboxes his entire fucking existence. Good. Fuck that idiot. Yeah, the reason I didn't want you to get near his fucking anything when he was doing that was because we only had 3 feints, and you used 2 of them. And if you got KO'd by that, we would have failed.
Like, you have to be more specific than that. What animation were you referring to?
He sticks his face in the ground and jams it forward and just runs forward for 3 lunges.
I literally didn't even see him doing that.
That's why I shouted, stop. I have explained that first hit bonus.
Yeah, I knew that. I just, like, short-circuited on it.
That's also why I was like, hey, don't. I'm babysitting Becky a bit.
Fortunately, I'm bad enough at this game that, like, it took me a minute to work out what my attacks were and you had time to yell. I told you this would be a horrible mess.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, that's probably enough of this nonsense for now.
Alright.
On account of I do have an early start tomorrow and stuff.
Yeah.
And I get another cutscene with
Yep.
cannons.
Yep. They're preparing to
メダゼキ
restrain, attempt to restrain Zora Magdaros.
アイグトーホリクラーレン
Because fucking...
ベオハムオゲディラフアメムテオスラゾラマグダラウスガシキルレーテ
What's smarter than hunting a mountain made of fire?
シミトリビダ
Fucking trying to restrain it.
ウトベラニュオクーダゾラマグダラウスストゥキトシブレラガスイトルアルキメツギイレモルティニャスシキメシベアロイーダワラトゥフワラトゥフガリオ
Mount the mountain, I guess.
ラレチス
No, you don't get to mount it yet. I don't think.
レティシ
I might be wrong.
ウィシークヤーニおクースエミハキリススリガシキトーラティネシーラシアザギラナイナラーベシクアキラヨレテ
ネレイナホ
ゼスメキスモイホンガールオシトラオールメーズケダ
I mean, they made a whole map for the quest, and they only used it once for a quest, but then you go through a hole in the wall into Coral Highlands. So,
ペレキ
it's not entirely single use. It's double use, and that's it.
Anyway, thanks to the company, folks. And probably Sunday next stream. I'm not sure what I'll be streaming.
Yeah.
Uh,
Also, yeah, I would recommend you maybe do some optional stuff.
I mean, we might,
Just
like,
on your own, on your own, just so you can get a feel for how stuff.
well, I might do that
works.
on stream on Sunday.
Yeah, that sounds good.
We'll see. But yeah, good night.
Good night.